is light. Somebody seen light. But hello, Dante.
I am not alone. I am joined by the one, the only, the casting Jersey herself. Hello, Koopa. Hello.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello. Cat.
You didn't expect this one, did you?
Ah.
Fine.
Shake,
Tradition
shake,
is tradition.
Bravo. Oh my god. Yes. Did you know God remembers every time you ladder and you will be rewarded? Oh, if only, Poppy, if only. But yes, no laddering today. No laddering today. Maybe tomorrow. Instead of laddering, we're here to play some Final Fantasy. We didn't get to play yesterday. You know, usually we try and play on Wednesdays. We pushed it forward a day. It's Thursday. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
Yes. Oh my god. Do you have fear of heights?
Oh,
I do.
I was really scared that I was gonna fall off
Me
because
too,
I
a
went
few times.
well, I went first person camera to watch you flex, and I was very worried that I was gonna step too far off the edge.
Can you follow? You
You should
cannot.
be able to.
You cannot.
You can't. Oh, okay.
But the
There's
fear was
probably
real.
like yeah. There's probably terrain down there that like you can't stand on. That's why.
Maybe. Or maybe no, sometimes they just protect you so you don't fall that far.
Hmm. Okay.
But yeah.
When big announcement? Tell it what there is no announcement. Was I gonna say something? Oh yeah. World Team League is on a break at the moment after the 2v2, after all the 2v2s. They're on a break for a couple of weeks, but I think it comes back soon. It comes back like in February, right?
Yeah. The first day of February, I believe.
There you go. Wait, the first day or the Thursday?
The first days of February. I think it's like February 3rd or something. I don't remember now.
Okay. There you go. First week of February.
Yeah.
We're coming back with WTL. It is going to be coming back. I heard there was a big Ducklings announcement. From who? Who said that?
I think Santo is setting you up.
Oh, okay. The big announcement is that we're playing Final Fantasy today. That's the big announcement. Let's go. Just rumors that Soundo made up. Oh, okay.
But yeah, Santo,
Thank
did you
for
know
that
that the ducks are gods apparently? Just saying.
True. Let's make up an announcement on the fly.
Yep, there it is. I just thought I was setting you up for that.
Mm-hmm. I think it's the same in real life. There's an invisible wall at the top of buildings. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true.
I do not recommend trying that. Just saying.
Yes. Shaking my head. Hello, Daunted. Hello. Oh, good to see you, Papi. Good to see you. Team House. Oh my god. In Korea or Texas? Singapore, Papi. Singapore.
It's just looking fine. That's weird. She looks exactly the same as the last time we found her.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine. You started streaming right when I shut down the PC and went to lie down. Soko, you're actually on a degen sleep schedule right now. Okay, you're out of control. Out of control.
Look, Soko is living on the NA schedule. We all know that.
It's true. It's very true. Este Soko. Look to my coming on the first Tuesday of February and to the first First light of the 5th day at dawn. Look to the east. Oh,
I feel like
no
you could
clone.
meme it more with the light being light.
Yeah. No clone's gonna be on top of the mountain. He's not gonna be alone. He's gonna bring all the apes, papi. Oh god. But to catch everyone up on what's been happening here in the story, the world of Final Fantasy,
Yes.
if you recall,
for those who are not aware, we are currently in the first expansion of Final Fantasy, the Heaven's Ward. Actually, we are post expansion. We're doing the part after the expansion and before the next one.
Yeah. A lot has happened. We recommend you watching the VODs if you want to catch up in the story. But just to wrap up what happened last week when we were playing Final Fantasy, if you recall, we basically had a tournament that we had a lot to say about. It was it could have been done better. There was a grand melee that took place between Ishgard and the other allied forces, and the goal of it was to raise the spirits of the people, even though it wasn't televised and even though there was no audience. The purpose of it was to bring everyone together and increase morale nationwide, and apparently it worked. We didn't get to see it work, but apparently it did. And then right after that, we redid the conference. If you recall, the conference where we got drugged, but they didn't kill us, and there was fighting off screen. A lot of this stuff has been pretty messy. A lot of it could have been done better execution wise. But we re-held a conference to bring together forces and factions of dragons and humans to bring them together and to unite them. And as we did that, Nidhogg showed up and he stabbed Vidofnir right here in the back. And we thought Vidofnir died, but apparently not. Apparently Vidofnir is fine.
Yeah, for how graphic it was, because he didn't stab her. He just he pierced her with a spear to the ground. That was not oh, you get stabbed. Like she was down.
He stabbed and his body went through Vidofnir. It was
almost. But
it was basically what happened.
Yeah, and then we were also told that oh, she recovered, but it's gonna be a difficult recovery and stuff, and she's fucking sitting up. She looks okay. She's maybe not perfect because she could be standing up, but she doesn't look much worse than last time we saw her.
Yeah, so basically it was a peace conference between the dragons and the people. Nidhogg, he showed up, he stabbed the dragon through the body, through the face, and basically re-instigated a war between dragons and humans. And the reason why we are here is because we're all right, let's throw down. Okay, we're going to war again. But our goal here is to try and get Nidhogg's brother, who is called Railsgar. We're trying to get him and his people to side with us, because up until now they were neutral. They were a neutral party. They weren't actively fighting against Nidhogg. They were just doing their own thing. But right now, I guess we're hoping that that's going to be different, and we're hoping that maybe something changed, and we're hoping that either Railsgar will fight alongside us, or he'll stab himself in the face and give us one of his eyes.
Stab himself in the face. Oh my god!
He did that for Nidhogg. He literally did that. He literally fucked out his own eye. I hope he
stabs himself in the face. That's an interesting sentence.
Yeah, and he'll give us one of his eyes. Either that, or he'll fight alongside us, and we're gonna be rewarded with a cool cutscene of two dragons fighting each other. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be opposed to that.
I remember being disappointed that. When Aymeric was talking about negotiating, he didn't bring up that because he was Herzberger doesn't want to interrupt with the matters of humans, he doesn't want to be involved with the matters of humans, but it was his own daughter that got stabbed. So I feel that changes things, and he didn't bring that up when he was talking about it.
Yeah. For context, Vidofnir right here is the daughter of Railsgar, and this was the lady dragon that got stabbed through the chest by Nidhogg. So we're hoping that we can maybe stoke some flames. We can be yo, man, your brother just stabbed your daughter.
Yeah, he did.
That's not cool. help us stab him in the face. So so that's kind of why we're here. That's why we're here.
Yeah, also, I wanted to say something, but now I forgot. God,
Uh-huh.
my memory. It just went poof and it's gone.
Oh,
I wanted to say something, but I wanted to let you finish the sentence, and now it's gone. Oh no! Not
I can't wait.
again.
I've been playing Genshin Impact. I pulled 3 waifus yesterday. What luck! Oh, Daunted, you're drowning in waifus. Oh,
no.
shaking my head. Shaking.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask again because that came up before. If Asperger was in love with Shiva, who is the mother of Vidofnir?
I don't think they had kids. I don't think that happened.
That's why I'm saying, who is the mother of Vidofnir?
Well, I say I don't think they can have kids. Hmm. Yeah. I was gonna say I wonder if they have like humanoid forms. Like Nidhogg does, but he's also possessing a human.
Yeah,
so I
yeah,
guess
it's
a
like
little
it's
bit
not
different.
his own body.
Yeah. I don't know.
Also, I don't
don't know.
think Vidofnir ever calls herself the daughter of Shiva, so I don't think they're related to Shiva, like
No,
genetically.
yeah. I don't think.
But like
Yeah.
the question stays, who is the mother of Vidofnir?
No, I mean it doesn't. I mean we know that the dragons are horribly incestuous. We already know this.
Yeah, but this is the
Okay?
point. Like, who was it?
We
Was it
don't have to go through it
Ratatouille's?
again. Look, we know that they all banged each other. That's fine. We can move on.
Okay. Then how do they
Shaking my
know
head.
whose brood is whose? If they just...
They're different colors. Okay, Nidhogg's they're all black. Yeah.
She's white!
Yeah, just like Revsgar. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
But her children are colorful.
Who?
Like, the lower brood of Rasberger is colorful.
I don't know. Look, I'm sure there's like a Wikipedia page about it. Okay. Right.
Okay,
Okay. Are you ready?
sure.
Okay. I was hoping there would be voice acting.
Me too. Ah, 'tis the warrior of warriors and her companions. What bringeth you to mine abode?
Did you just get stabbed?
Nah, already forgot.
Pray forgive us for disturbing your recuperation, Vidofnir. I hope your wound does not pain you overmuch.
Didst thou imagine me close to death? The thrust was deep, but not mortal. I will heal in time.
Full glad am I to hear it. You were the guest of honor at our conference, and we failed in our duty of protection. On behalf of Ishgard, I apologize, reservedly.
I am a dragon full grown, and thou fought to protect me, mortal. I was tempered by the fires of battle ere thy great grandsire learned to crawl. Thy words do remind me of a knight whom I called friend some 1,000 years past. He swore to defend me from harm and hardship.
Did they bang?
I was gonna say, so Vidofnir is also into humans?
Oh, God. Would that we could return to that era of peace, when man and dragon knew such comradeship. Would that our every effort to do so were not undone by ancient rancor.
For a truth, there can be no peace while Nidhogg's shade yet lingered.
That much is plain. Yet we lack the strength to banish him. Thus do we make for Som-Al, to beseech the aid of your sire once more.
Folly. Thou knowest as well as I how he will answer.
Welsgar's heart remains unchanged then. A pity. But if it is folly to hope, I am content to die a fool.
As hath ever been the way with thy kind. Go then, but be warned. The Shade's presence hath driven its minions to frenzy.
Thank you, Vidofnir. We shall disturb your rest no longer.
Emric didn't bow to her. Oh yeah, food. Why does she have food?
Take her food. So I thought we were going to Vidofnir so that like she would come with us, or she would like speak on our behalf to her father. I guess not. I thought that was part of the point why we were here. I thought we were.
I think actually they said that they wanted to check on her. By the way, this was like just.
Yeah,
like, you know.
You can do both. You can check on her and ask her to speak to her Elfscar.
I mean, at the same time, they expected her to find her like you know, immobile, just like dying.
Lucia's report described Annick's shrine in detail, but her words failed to convey the overwhelming strangeness of standing here in the denizen of dragons. Alfino seems eager to press on. Though I expected no better answer from Vidofnir, I take little pleasure from having been proven right. It would seem that our presence in Zenith will be every bit as unwelcome as I had anticipated. But what is the ire of one great worm to a trio of self-confessed fools such as ourselves? Let us begin our ascent. After you, Master Alfino. Scout ahead if you wish, Light. We shall join you outside Malkin.
And
I kind of wish.
I just want to say that like still nobody brings up that Vidofnir was stabbed by Needhawk. By Needhawk specifically.
I wish the name of this quest was like the Three Stooges. I would have appreciated that.
So Vidofnir has something to say. Saying, "'Tis folly to believe thy words might sway the heart of my sire. Yet I wish thee fortune in thy endeavor nonetheless."
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like they could have done more with this quest text, the name of the quest, because they're playing a lot on us being foolhardy. Would have been nice. The Lord Commander seems lost for words, nor can I blame him. I recall being similarly awestruck when I first beheld this vista.
That's cute.
I had heard tales of the world above the clouds, but never did I dream. One's mind paints a pale picture of its majesty. Few live to see such wonders. I'm reminded of my very first visit to this peak, when Einstein and Ysael yet walked at our side. Papa, is that you, Light? Oh, now is not the time.
Well, okay, hold on. Before we do anything, how do Mughals have such a bad timing always? Every time there's like a deep scene, there's suddenly a Mughal derping out. Every time.
If it isn't Mug. Oh, don't tell me you've forgotten my name, Goppa. After all we've been through together.
I like how we just throw Alfino under the bus. Just look at him.
Oh, but at least you remember me. You do remember me, don't you, Light? Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no, there's no. Oh.
Is it Moglin or Moghan?
Oh shit. This is actually difficult.
I think it just has. We just have to be honest and go for 3. We don't know the difference unless they're wearing like a specific hat.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
like they need to have something to distinguish
But
themselves. It has to be
Moglin is the chieftain, isn't he? Who's Moghan?
Moglin.
I think
No,
Moglin is
no,
the
no. The chief.
chieftain.
No, 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 no.
Who's the chieftain then?
I don't know.
I think Moglin is the chieftain, and Moghan, I think is his guard, maybe. No.
Maybe. Let's go for 3. Let's just go for
Yeah, let's be honest.
3. Yeah.
We're not gonna get it.
You all look the same. Oh, we could have guessed correctly. I see, Kopa. Then I suppose our time around the campfire meant less to you than I thought it did. It's Moghan, by the way.
I knew. God damn it, developers! Why do you make us do this? You intentionally make them the same model. You
But
make them all go sad.
putting our shared history to one side, what brings you and your friends to Moghan, Kopa? Ah, another audience with old Hrevskar. Well, I hope you've brought the horn, Kopa. With the winds as gentle as they are, a good loud toot should reach the great worm's ears easily enough. Ah, that is good to hear, Moghan. Thank you. We had best press on to Zenith, while the winds are in our favor.
Why don't we ask him what is his special feature so we can recognize him?
Now that was unexpected, Kopa. Chieftain Moglin would want to hear about this.
See? Chieftain
Moglin.
Moglin. I told you.
There you go. It's Moglin.
I thought I could have guessed it. God damn. Now I feel bad.
A bunch.
But yeah, we almost had like a dramatic moment with Alfino, and they throw a booger in there. Why?
Yeah. Here he is, Moghan. Well, now we know. I wonder if he... Hold on. Does he have any dialogue? Did you meet with Hrevskar already, Kopa? You never know when the winds will pick up again. Let's get out of here.
Shaking my head. How could you, developers?
There's a dragon called Cheeseburger. Did we miss that? Did we fly past a dragon called Cheeseburger?
I think this was maybe something close, but
Yeah. More waifus than nice. That's impossible. Does nice have more waifus than Haas? I know Haas has a room full of waifus. It's a bit concerning.
I think it's very hard to beat Haas waifu room.
Yeah. Shaking my head. Okay. Aymeric is gonna meet Hrevskar for the first time. Let's go.
That's another thing, like, about the Mugu just, butting in. That, like, we didn't get much of like a comment from Aymeric.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Is that we didn't get more from him. Also, I think I went too high.
You are going to. Also, remember how we have to toot into the horn that the Mugu was sitting on?
Right.
Just saying.
Aymeric. We must win Hrevskar to our cause. Failing this, Nishgard's fate is all but sealed. pray. Sound the horn light. Ah.
Great Hraesvelga, 'tis not lightly that we beg this audience. Pray hearken to our words, for they concern the future of man and dragon both.
Greetings, Hraesvelga. I am Emeric de Burrell, acting ruler of the nation of Ishgard. I am come before you to parley on behalf of my people. You foresaw mine intent.
Lis echniteg casmon ikini, lis noan jas an es in, salen mon anesh, undahai in. Stapol I an initeg, shin hes iso, al nor fa is. Seth Osk kom initeg kin an, nosk degan en.
We understand that in your despair at man's betrayal, you seek only the refuge of solitude. But despite your protestations of spent faith, do you not still nurture the smallest flame of hope? I do. If you claim I see falsely, then tell me, why did you consent to bear Rizel upon your back?
Is non. Caesia in. Holes extier valsu. Nesk an in eskba. Snauhau us hesner, ikin en elan.
So you do distinguish between those who acknowledge and repent their sins and those who perpetuate them. Interesting. It seems to me that you have not, in fact, lost faith in mankind as a whole. Rather, you weigh our respective merits by how we allow the past to influence our future.
Snosk inletlai, Nolosk asisan, Ekmonkin unaen.
Should we suffer ties of blood to bind our hands, then? Nay, if the crime is one of unconscionable evil, we must needs condemn it, even should the transgressor be our closest kin. When my father corrupted himself and his followers with the power of a primal, I beseeched the warrior of light to slay him, an act alike to patricide. That he did not die by my hand matters little. If anything, it heaps greater disgrace upon my name. But had my father not fallen, he would have drawn countless thousands into a holy war of hellish proportions, which I hold the greater crime. Thus did I order his execution, sparing the lives of my people and yours. Alas, your brother Worm now prepares to murder those whom I sought to spare. What is more, he has taken my comrade's body for his own. But if I must slay my dearest friend to defeat my direst foe, I will not flinch from my duty.
Sekmon infin, sesk antis ekmon, kin al ud.
Sloskna, dyrkin illes, koles nar inish, draor in. Da niteg, garjas, nosk in an, slisva holkas, kai in na.
Eskniteg, eskdir ulga an, in an, hesnesh an, eskjas ong, on inga. Al in ulwota, smahes in an. Sway in Ratatoska this die an. Slosk kin. Skor ich les imo.
Let me know when you're up to the dialogue choice.
Oh, I went past it.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I picked the first one.
Which one?
I picked the first one.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello. So,
So, finally,
you remember?
Finally.
Remember Midsummer?
Midsummer comes out of the Pokeball, and he's like, "Oh, it's my son. I should probably have an interaction with him."
And Herzberg does not react whatsoever. He's like, huh, this is my father. He's tiny.
He didn't react at all. It was weird. It was one, it was good that Hrevsgar finally did something. Like, this is one of our biggest criticisms of this expansion, is the fact that A Realm Reborn gave us a little godfather of dragons, and so far, up until now, the only interaction was when he spoke to his daughter that was chained up and dying for 1,000 years. That was like the only time where he had a meaningful interaction.
Yeah,
And it
other
was
than
with-
that, he commented on things a few times.
Yeah, and it literally didn't matter. His comments meant nothing. Until now, where finally he comes out and he's like, "Oi, get your shit together," to his son, basically. Like, open your fucking face. And there wasn't even a back and forth, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's weird. Like,
I mean-
there was no acknowledgement even that his father, his actual father, is with us.
Yeah,
you know?
that's it. Because, like, I understand that maybe he wouldn't, like, deny the word of his father, so he would just, like, be like, yeah, okay. But he didn't react to seeing his father
Yeah.
in this form, so unless he's used to it and it happened multiple times, it's weird.
Yeah.
Because it's
It's-
supposed to
it's
be
weird.
meaningful that we are carrying the Pokeball with Midsummer.
Yeah. We've got Pikachu Midsummer, and that's meant to mean something. Like,
Yeah.
that's supposed to be important. But so far it just hasn't been.
Like, the only person who reacted was Aymeric. And I don't even think
Yeah,
Alfino has so seen him before. And he didn't
Yeah,
react.
yeah. 'Cause
He was like,
we've
"Oh,
been
yeah."
hiding it. Yeah, like
Another
we've
day
been
at the
hiding it
office.
from Alfino this entire time as well. Like, all right, let's speak to Alfie.
I'm glad that Alfino actually brought up Isail, though. That was good. I didn't
No, yeah,
think
yeah.
about that.
I love No, I was thinking of that the entire time. And I was like, oh, it's good that he brought it up. I appreciate Alphanos dialogue. I appreciated Amric bringing up the fact that he killed his own, or he had his own
True.
father killed,
Yeah.
and you know this motherfucker won't even have his brother killed, even though he's committing genocide and he's like, you know, orchestrating a war.
But still, they didn't bring up that his brother is also tried to kill his daughter.
Yeah, they probably should have put that up.
They
as
should
well.
have brought it up because that's what it's like. As when he's only like directing his anger towards people, that's whatever. But like he started targeting his own kin as well.
Yeah. All right, Afina. Another day, another trial. Such ordeals must seem almost mundane to you by now. Would that I could say the same.
I don't know if that's something you want to wish for.
That's a little bit meta, but okay. Amric. I believe I spied a wyvern landing just outside the palace. It is doubtless one of the children of whom Hraevsgar spoke. Come, my friends, let us not keep our escort waiting.
Are you gonna fight with Amric? It's gonna be fun.
Also, hold on. Hold on. Why was Midsummer Pikachu size when didn't he upgrade into mount size last time we saw him?
He did, but then
I thought-
he degraded again.
I thought that was progression. I thought he like
Like he was
'Cause if you
gathering
remember, he
power back.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like if you remember, he was originally dead. You know, he was dormant because he blew up fighting
Mm-hmm.
an airship, and then he was with us, and we assumed that he was pocket sized, not just for convenience sake, but also because
Yeah,
know,
like he
he's
was
been
charging.
dead. Yeah, and I thought we were gonna get teenager Midsummer, but apparently not.
No. Still a baby.
Shaking my
With
head.
proper voice and everything, but still a baby.
Okay, happy now.
Oh, well. Ah, it's
No, it's literally the same. Okay, Amric. For the sake of Ishgard, I shall overcome whatever trial is placed before me, and I have no doubt that you will do the same, Light.
Hello, Wyvern.
Okay.
You're big.
My broodmates and I will bear you to the palace, to the place of your trial. Make your preparations. Oh,
Yeah, I
it's
thought
an actual trial.
this is a trial like the one from what's his name? The old guy with the with the beard.
Ramu.
Ramu, yeah, Ramu. Like he's testing us as well. Yeah.
Wow, so we actually have a trial.
So
Actual
go.
trial. Go.
It's time to get out.
Soko, are you there? Are you
Oh.
alive? Are you alive, Papi? Alright, let's switch. Let's gonna be a machinist for this. Trials.
Wait, why not astrologist? Why not astrologer?
No, I'm not gonna heal this trial.
Why?
Because I'm tired.
Ah. It would be easier to kill him.
Wait, hold on, what? Apparently it's not in. It's a trial, but it's not in the trials. I think it's in the dungeons. Yeah, it's in the dungeons. Okay. Majestic and forgotten. Its existence unrecorded in the annals of man. A palace rests atop. It is a palace. Yeah. A palace rests atop the clouds in the farthest reaches of the trending mists. Its skyborn splendor was once home to Radatusker, brood sister to Hraevsgar and Nidhogg, until the treachery of mortals ensured that its stones would never again ring under the she-worm's talons. The dragons named it Sorkai, a grieving apology for their failure to avert her fate, and they watched with infinite sadness as Radatusker's empty roost was overrun by bird and beast. This is the place Hraevsgar has chosen for your trial. Prove yourself in the faded shadow of one sibling, and convince the Great Worm to aid you against the wrathful shade of the other. Are you ready? Are you gonna be a bard? Yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay. Are you ready? Oh, insta Q. Wait. Oh, that's why it's insta Q. Okay. We're gonna have to leave. But let's watch the cinematic and then we'll leave.
God damn it, wait.
We're flying in.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you ready? Okay. Ah. Oh, does Wyvern have anything else to say?
No. I mean, yeah, kinda.
Great Welsgar honors you with this trial. Prepare to be sorely tested. Okay. A bunch. So we're just gonna be waiting in the queue for a little bit. Oh.
Oh.
Did you see that?
Did I do what?
I said, did you see that?
No.
Oh, okay.
What was it?
Dragon disappeared right in front of us.
Nice.
Dragon despawned right in front of us.
I didn't even see him.
So while we wait, I guess we could go do some side quests.
Or we could look for the elites.
I mean, that's what I'm doing now. But like, we don't even have to kill these elites because you already have both songs, don't you?
Sure, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, so I wanted to ask, what do you think the Mughals part will be in this?
Oh yeah, that's right. It's kind of weird because if you remember in the cutscene before this, Moghan was like, "Oh, I better like report to Moglin, you know, and tell him what's going on." And it's kind of weird. It's like, what? Why are they being sneaky? Why are they snooping
To me,
on
it
us?
feels like the Mughals will be against Herzberg living.
Mm,
Either that or they want to help.
I think they're gonna help. I think after this trial, we're gonna be like, all right, we're gonna go, and then the Mughals are gonna be like, we're gonna help, and we're gonna be like, no,
No,
Be like,
no, you fluffy things.
nah,
stay
it's
here.
okay,
It's okay.
it's okay.
It's fine.
But they'll like they won't help us like by giving us soldiers. They'll help us like in a different like creative way. Like I don't know, they'll like give us pom poms or something.
Yes, I need a
they'll-
pom pom. That's gonna help. Me.
Yeah, they'll give us like I don't know, like they'll be like, oh, we have spies everywhere,
I
and
have hands on this. Below.
they'll be like, we have spies everywhere, and like we can tell you like where Nidhogg is or how to get there or something. Like I don't know, something like
I
that.
had a hand on these creatures we just passed.
The blood dragons?
No, down there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, and because on one hand, like it's either that they don't want Harasberg to leave because he's like the protector of them, but on the other hand, they have to keep protecting the house of Harasberg from Nidhogg's brood. So I guess they also don't like Nidhogg. So I guess they may fight Nidhogg because of that.
No, I think they're just gonna help us in. I get. Yeah.
Yeah, but what I mean is
already
that
said
that's why they would side with us. That's what I mean. It's the Dragonets. Dragonets that I need.
Is that it?
Oh, actually no, it is because you killed one too.
So we're gonna go do side quests.
I guess we can. What side quest? Oh no. Oh no.
What's up?
You have been thrown from the mount. Returning to home point.
Oh. Oh.
I saw you starting to teleport like, oh no.
I'm waiting for you at the Forelands. Okay.
Okay, fine. I just ran there.
Yeah. I'm going inside. Okay, Marsa-chan. Hello again.
Long time no see.
I'll switch to astrology.
Oh, you get a
Marsa-champ is-
little stuffed chocobo.
Marsa-champ is stewing in his chair. Ugh, of all the blasted 7 hells, some beast is making off with my hard-earned chocobos before I can gather him from the traps. Accounts from my men say it's one of the biggest bears they've ever laid eyes on. Oh. I've got a plan to lure out the greedy bugger, but I need someone reliable to take it down for me, and there ain't many more reliable than you. Take this here chocobo meat and place it where my men reported the beast's last sighting. Then lie in wait till it shows itself. I'm sure you'll make quick work of it from there. Okay. Come outside. Go. Go. God damn.
I was looking at the map.
Revoir. Is that voir? Is that voir?
Maybe.
Is that?
Yeah, have one. Sure. I don't know what the X is.
Because it's Louis Soir. And Louis Soir had an X, right? Am I crazy?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, Louis Soir had an X. Yeah. Okay. Revoir is eager for someone to help him shirk his duties.
Nice.
Oh, he's got ingredients.
No, he has the chocobo dying thing.
That's the adventure I've been hearing about. Oh, thank the 12. Might be you could help me out with a little problem I've got. You see, there are beasts that are stalking our quarry we like to affectionately call chocobo leg traps. Some from my group have already been dispatched to the southeast to rid the area of them, and I've been tasked with killing the ones near the southeastern camp. But I've got to thinking, and that kind of work doesn't seem like something a chocobo hunter should be doing, right? I don't mind following orders, but I didn't come here to get rid of pests. But you, on the other hand, well, killing things is an adventurous speciality, ain't it? Go and get rid of a few of those leg traps for me, and it might be I'll make it worth your while. Oh, I knew you wouldn't say no to a fair bit of coin. Just go southeast of here and make sure your greaves are in good shape. Oh, we're gonna be able to dye our chocobos.
Why are we so eager to help him?
Because we want to learn how to dye our chocobos.
But I already know how to dye a chocobo. I don't want to dye my chocobo though. I did
but
dye
now
my
we're gonna learn.
European chocobo. My European chocobo is black.
Oh,
It took a while because changing from yellow to black is a lot. But it is black.
okay. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Ow! He pushed me.
Bright lights everywhere.
Yeah, I don't get why the spells have to be so blinding. They
Because you're a
overdid it
white
bit.
mage.
Yeah, but they overdid it a bit. Like, I don't want to use it because it blinds me.
I mean, if you want, you can turn down the effects.
No, you can only turn them off. You cannot turn them down, I don't think.
Yeah. If you want, you can turn them off.
But I like the effects. This one's just too bright.
Okay. Alright, now we're gonna go fight the bear. Chocobo thigh.
We're chocobos. We're doing that next to our chocobos as well.
Yeah, but we're doing this to save chocobos.
Yeah. Still wrong. Oh, it's a big bear indeed.
It's a giant bear. It's like 3 times the size of regular bears. Now, I appreciate how straightforward both of these quests were.
Mm-hmm.
It's just go kill stuff. Oh, we can do that. Let's go. Give me my chocobo.
I mean, those are good quests to do while waiting for dungeon.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Alright, let's go inside. Marseille. I take it the beast won't be terrorizing my chocobos anymore. My thanks, friend. I'm in your debt for all the help you've given me. Ah,
So we get no explanation why he had a stuffed chocobo.
oh, here you
Just
go.
had it.
have a little plushy chocobo. Okay,
Why did he have a little plushie of a chocobo?
because he sleeps with it at night.
Oh. But then why did he give it to us?
Because we helped him so much.
Okay.
Ah, adventurer. I trust the leg traps were no match for the likes of you. Thank heavens I didn't have to take care of that dreadful business. Well, my chief will want to hear that the deed's been done. Oh, your reward? You'll receive it after I return. Worry not, I'm a hunter of my word. Wonder if I'll get a promotion. Oh.
Nice.
Revoir. Ah, adventurer. After I give my report, you'll have your coin. Don't worry. Oh,
That will
Bentia.
go well.
Oh, we get a cutscene. Chief, I've taken care of the chocobo leg traps at your behest. Although they put up a fierce fight, they were no match for my bow. Oh, it's you, adventurer. I said I'd reward you. Just wait while I give my report. What in bloody hells? Oh, God. What in bloody hell did you just say about a reward? No. I said, I hope I don't bore you. Not anything about a reward. Ha ha. Spending all that time amongst chocobo cries might have made you a bit deaf. Anyway, you took care of that job of mine quicker than I expected. Good thing, though. Here's your next assignment. This isn't hunting. What are we doing out here if we aren't going after a single chocobo? You've got time to whinge, you got time to do these jobs. There's 3 jobs here, need doing. And since you finished off those leg traps so quick, I don't reckon these will prove too difficult. I understood.
By the way, he has a smiley face on his sleeve. Just saying.
Who?
The Edison. He has a smiley face on his sleeve. I cannot unsee it.
I was sure Overwild would take longer to kill those beasts than that. Do you reckon he had a helping hand? Maybe. Oh. Wow. This is a bloody farce. More boring jobs to do. We haven't even caught a single chocobo. Yeah. Oh, right. Your reward. I suppose you deserve it. I hope you enjoyed yourself more than I am like to do with these meddlesome tasks. Now, what's on this list that Chief gave me? Oh, we get to choose. We can have red hues. Or lighten the red hues. Deepen the green hues. Do I want a different color chocobo?
Do you? I think it looks fine. I mean, you can sell them.
Yeah. I think I'm happy with a white chocobo. Oh, sorry, with my current chocobo.
Yeah, same. I dyed the one on EU because I called it Pika, and Pika Pika is the Eurasian magpie in Latin. That's fine.
Ah,
boy.
he's got more quests.
He has
Nope.
He has everything.
We're leaving you for another day.
Goodbye, good sir.
Oh, we're getting called in.
What a coincidence.
We're busy. Goodbye. Right. I'm gonna watch us flying again.
Yes. So I need to put something together. Hold on.
Let's go, let's go. We're flying in. I'm loving the music.
It is pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's very epic.
Yeah. Oh, this is an interesting outfit. Is this our white mage? I think this is a white mage. Yeah, this is a white mage.
It's interesting, but no portrait.
I know, right? People still haven't caught up on the portraits. What is that? There's a spinning wheel.
I love it. It's like a fan.
It's so
It's an
weird.
actual fan. It's a PC fan. See, it's so they don't overheat.
Yes.
It makes
What?
sense.
Oh, hello. You just threw me in the air.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, if you stand on the fan, it throws you in the air.
If you stand on the dead fan, it throws you in the air.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe this is a
It'd be cool
mechanic.
It would be cool if that was like a puzzle. Like,
Maybe it is. Maybe it is like the faces in Karn, you know?
that's what it should be, but I don't think that's what it is.
Because otherwise they would disappear. There's no reason for them not to disappear. Hold on, I need to jump again. Whee! It's so dumb.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna have to use that for anything, like to get
Maybe in
around.
hard
But
mode.
it would be nice.
Wait, where is Moglin here? This is Moglin.
This. It's Chieftain Moglin.
Yeah. This is dead chieftain. So I guess that's why they needed to know, because they are part of the trial.
Yeah. Obviously.
I didn't expect him to be here, I'll be honest. Also, they have little stars above their heads. Look at that. That's fun. The music, it seems familiar. Oh, we can push them away.
It's the Nidhogg music.
What?
You said it was familiar.
No, it's the Good King Mugumor.
Oh, it's Garuda's music.
Why is this thing spinning? What is happening? So I'm very disappointed that we don't get the text.
Huh.
For a moment I thought it said cockatiel.
There's a little variety here. It's a little bit of everything.
I mean, they did say that it was overrun by creatures.
Yeah. The variety is a bit odd.
Oh, hello. It's a Pegasus. See, I would ride a red Pegasus. That one would be
I think this is the first time we're fighting a Pegasus.
It is.
Why are we fighting a Pegasus? What's the Pegasus doing here?
Why do they even exist?
No, why is it here?
What? This is the first time I see this. We have to be on this side now. Is that it? It fell on me.
Oh.
We are changing sceneries a lot.
Yeah, I think I'd be more content if it was all a little bit more
Consistent?
localized. Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Soleil in An.
Why is this wyvern howling?
It's very religious. Ah.
That's nice of him. Okay. You would get it.
Soleil in An.
Stitch. Wait, what? Oh, I thought we were gonna jump on top of him. It's like, what?
Salein Oman.
I didn't dodge it in time.
After me.
So big.
Let's go to the left.
I was so focused on my cooldowns. He throws us.
No, I moved.
Okay, just don't move. It's gonna be good. This is funny. This is actually a fun fight. It shouldn't be this fun.
Easy.
It should be dramatic. It shouldn't be fun.
Flying away.
Ah. Did we fail? Did we succeed? Then?
They're here.
They are here, but they were not with us. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed because if they were supposed to be here, then I would like them to fight with us, like we did with the Triad, right?
They probably will in duty support. So I don't know if you've messed around with duty support. I think I've told you this before. But if you do duty support in Heaven's Ward, then your party members are Ysael and Estinian or Afino, depending on which dungeon you do.
No, I didn't know.
They join you. Yeah. So I imagine, because I'm pretty sure there's duty support for this, then you're going to be fighting with Amric and with Afino.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Oh, we fucked you up.
So does this mean every dragon has a building like this?
I think we're back to Zenith.
No,
I
no,
could be
no.
mistaken.
This is Ratada's place.
Ankin Inesnesh. Ongin. Alewa Rel Inan. Sai Udles. Es. Sis An. Slees like K1. Oda. Tan in unsisnat. Swor as finan. Stiskar ikin. El en in an. Isa.
Suddenly, we get introduced to a new dragon that we've never seen
Yeah,
before.
and I was like, what is happening to its chest?
I was like, what? And it's like, yeah, the dragon. It's been there the entire time. You don't,
Yeah,
you don't
this is the
remember?
mother of all wyverns in this country.
Yeah. There you go. I was curious, what your dialogue was,
Mhm.
because I may have gotten unique dialogue.
Which part?
So if you go to events, click on event to see the text.
I have the text always on.
Yeah. Near the beginning, even bereft of an eye, my brood brother was a fearsome foe indeed. But having tasted thy strength firsthand, full well can I imagine how thou didst bring him low. The dread title of Azure Dragoon is no empty appellation. That's what he said to me.
Ooh. Yeah, you get different text.
Yeah. So what did you get?
I get the same first line. It's just Heidelin chose her servants well.
Ah, okay. He recognized me as the Azure Dragoon, or
Is
an Azure
interesting.
Dragoon.
That is really interesting.
Yeah, Ravsgar.
Yeah, yeah. What are you gonna do?
All right, Amric. Countless times have I fought the minions of Nidhogg, but never did I imagine that I would one day face Ravsgar himself. And now you know. Oh yeah, when it comes to the dialogue, it was nice that he mentioned Ysael as well. It was nice.
Yeah, I
It was
mean,
nice.
I like that they bring up Isai that she actually mattered, you know?
Yeah, that she meant something, you know. It was nice. Ugh. Oh, my poor ribs.
I mean, he is just a kid, to be fair.
That was a painful reminder of a great worm's might. You're a healer. Heal your ribs.
He's not a scholar. I don't think he's a healer. I think he's actually a summoner.
Summoners have healing spells.
And they do. But...
And had he truly meant to harm us, he would not be standing here now. Plainly, his intent was to teach. His onslaught forced me to recall my training about the speed of the dragon, his balance, his blind spots. It was, in short, a very thorough lesson.
Oh yeah, we fought a Mughal, remember? Oh my god, he's here. Why is he so big?
Ah, wow, Kuppa. Right. Let me begin by congratulating you on the completion of your trial. For one, with a name more befitting, a jester, you fight with the savagery of a rabid demon.
I thought you gave me a name, Moglin.
Do you see how my wings are kindred? Kindred?
Kinked.
Even my palm aches. Kinked, yes. Even my palm aches. After this drubbing, I fear my loyal subjects will have to bear the load of my personal chores for quite some time, Kuppa. Possibly indefinitely.
Oh no! How could that happen?
What? When I told you about Light's trial, I didn't mean for the rest of us to suffer.
Why is he so gigantic?
That's triple shifts for you, Mokan. Oh. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Triple? But that's not fair. There's no justice, Koopa. Not at all.
Yes, this is the accurate reaction to what just happened.
Our negotiations proved rather more strenuous than I had anticipated, but the results seem well worth the effort.
The battle was indeed hard won. Thank you, my friends. I would never have earned Hraesvelga's cooperation had you not seen fit to grant me yours. 'Twas your stalwart heroism that moved the heart of the Great Worm at the last. Any gratitude I can offer is but poor reward for your continued service to Ishgard.
Twould seem our final reckoning with the dread worm is at hand. I only wish we had some inkling as to when he means to strike. Oh gods.
The cry heraldeth his coming. Nidhogg's shade hath taken wing.
It has begun. We must away to Ishgard.
Ah yeah, Mitsue, good to see you again.
Ah, you know. Oh, I pray we are not too late. Aymeric. Aymeric is desperate to fly to Ishgard's defense. An end to the song. We're getting close to the end. I think we're almost done. We're almost done.
I mean, we've been almost done for the past half a year, but hey.
We're almost done. We're gonna finish this quest, and it's gonna be like, remember the Shadow Warriors, or what are they called? The Warriors of Darkness.
The Warriors
remember
of
them?
Darkness, yeah. Remember Ascians?
Remember Reanger? How he's meant to be a little bit sus because the end credit. Remember that?
Yeah, remember the... No, actually, we kinda know what Uriander did because he brought the Unur Kalhai, right? I think that's related.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know about
We
that.
don't know.
Yeah.
Remember Ulda?
Remember Minfilia?
Oh, remember Mithridia? Yeah, exactly.
Remember Papa Limo?
Oh yeah, Papa.
Remember all that? remember how Thancred can't use magic?
yeah.
Are we gonna remember how I almost called her Ysael. What's her name? Ida? Remember Ida?
Yeah.
She's blind?
No, she's not blind. It's Ishtola. Ishtola is the blind
Ishtola's
one.
blind. Ida, we just never see her eyes. She could also be blind.
She
to be
could
fair.
be blind.
They could both be blind.
You never
Everyone's
know.
blind. Right. Except Ishgard will not last long against Nidhogg and his horde. We must away.
How are we
Yes.
gonna do that? Are we gonna ride a dragon?
Remember teleporting?
No, nobody does that.
Remember link pearls? Can we not call your second in command?
Link pairs don't exist anymore. They have bad signal.
The reception is pretty bad up here.
Unless it's the all in.
Aye. I must return to my city without delay.
Snarn. Ses nitek. Sen igan.
Remember your training! We hold fast until the Lord Commander returns. Ugh. We must hold!
Reinforcements! By the Fury, that one is the size of Nidhogg.
Lord Commander!
You are late, Warrior of Light.
Watan and by E. Still walking. Nal u engar, ale el ikinfa en, kohes do in. Undo kai omon ikin in, kastaga, stadjas. Skål, häst, som. Orsk mig in, eskja in van i här. Dolun hikin hern äsch. Slåskuan inna. His ingar Liskol an, nusgar akin, sus ulwar. Esken drar mig in, faun vår må i te tothar vis an in. Snalisre in Nedwo Elstra. In Hesmesh. Ja, wa il and stra and in.
Children of the land, do you hear?
Alle in
Words of truth
cum
that
adres in. Dis alf an in. Sal jas
find bringing land and heaven's need. But flames that burn full bright soon fell dark. Memories dimmed by shadowed hearts. In the waxing gloom did wane the lover's moon, watching as their worlds drift apart. One soul's cry, a passion welling within. Sacrifice, a final plea to her kin. Yet this bond of hope by treachery was broke, scattering her words to the wind. Swelling over long seas of blood are a song, and death an afterthought to those who fight for naught. Alone, lying
Oh. Hello,
I'm
Koopa.
listening to music.
Yeah,
I
the
was-
music
I
is still
was-
playing.
Yeah, it is. I was vibing to it the whole time. It's really good. Oh, apparently you cannot return higher. Can we? We cannot go there, can we?
We're staring him down. We're staring him down.
Do we want to like take a picture or something? It's like, hey, this guy almost killed Strasbourg. Let's take a selfie with him.
Yeah. Bodrick Greatheart. Do you play with chat? We sometimes. If we need like a, if we're gonna form a party for like some group content, then yeah. But yeah, Kuro, like when the cutscene was happening, I was like, mate, it's gonna be insane if he reveals that he's been blind this entire time and he gave us his eyes. And then as soon as I said that, I click the box and bam, he opens his eyes and he's blind. It's like, let's go. It's crazy, Pop.
Come next to me. Come next to me.
Alright, I'm next to you.
Okay, hold on. I need to exit group pose and go in again. Are you ready for battle? Go to my right. Go to my right. Let's see if I can angle this maybe.
But yeah, so while the cutscene was happening, honestly, I was hoping, especially when they were showing the first half of the battle, and things were looking kind of bleak and people were dying, I was kind of hoping that Rauban was about to show up.
That would be cool, but I don't think
I
they
was
can.
hoping that the Eorzean Alliance would have answered the call, and I was hoping that they would have been the Rohirrim. They would have been. They look over towards the gate, and bam, up shows up like Kani Sena and Rauban and his son, and they rush in to help out as well, because that was the whole point. The whole point of the melee earlier was to unify everyone. You know, it's the melee was basically, hey, remember Rauban? Like, oh yeah, I remember Kani Sena? Oh yeah, they're also part of the story. So it would have been full circle to bring them in here. Regardless, we got the dragons, which was cool anyway. And we got what I wanted. I wanted a cutscene of Nidhogg and Hrelvsgar fighting each other, and we got it. We got it. Let's go.
Yes, I'm taking a million screenshots now that they told me to.
Yeah. And also, every time Nidhogg brought up Shiva, he was spitting fire.
Yeah, but I like that Hrelvsgar reacted to that. So like you're gonna like fight about this, then okay, then we fight.
Yeah. It was good. Also, apparently Nidhogg has like telekinesis.
I mean, we know this because of the Aerie, right?
Yeah. He lifted up the building, and Hrelvsgar forgot he could fly, so he just stood there.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Yeah. The one thing that we were missing is that I was expecting a beam struggle. I was expecting a moment where both of them would like shoot blasts at each other and stuff like that. It's the one thing we were missing.
Yeah. Also, I wanted to say that I found it funny how Arturiel was like, yeah, you're late. I feel like that deserved a wink or something to him. Like, yeah.
I appreciated that Arturiel was there. Where was Emanelaine? You know, he did all that stuff about like fighting for the melee.
Yeah, but he's too young, I feel like, still.
He's too young, but it would have been fun to just see him help a little bit, you know, like in the background.
Yeah, like even like in the backlines, right?
Yeah. Alright, whenever you're ready, Kuro.
No, I'm just gonna spend the next half hour doing. You know, seriously, like, can I take a shot of just the dragon? I kinda can. Let's see how far I can zoom.
Final Steps of Faith. I think it's a trial? Yes, it's a trial. Okay. Imbued with Hrelvsgar's last sliver of hope, you stand at the forefront of your allies as the last bastion against the raging shade of Nidhogg. Have you the resolve to conquer the Great Worm at the height of his power, or will Ishgard perish in fire and ruin? Here, on the battle-stricken steps of fate, your deeds shall decide how the final verse of 1,000-year dirge of grief and vengeance will be sung. Thank you for the raid, baby Ling.
Good moment.
Thank you for the raid. Yeah, you just missed it. We had like the most intense cutscene. It was crazy. It was crazy, Bobby. It was crazy. But
Okay, I
thank you
think
so
I'm
much
good.
for the raid.
I think I'm good on screenshots. I took a lot. Hopefully that's good enough.
Yeah, thank you so much for the raid, and I hope you enjoyed your ladder session. Hope you enjoyed your stream. Hope you didn't smudge too hard, and welcome everyone. Unfortunately, there's no StarCraft here today. Yeah, we do ladder here from time to time, and I'm probably gonna ladder tomorrow, ladder StarCraft. I mean, but this is Final Fantasy 14, so a little bit different to what you're used to. So thanks for dropping by. I would understand if Final Fantasy 14 isn't your thing, but boy, you missed a crazy turn of events. It was crazy. It's crazy. Hello, Chase. Hello.
As a note, if anybody wants to see the screenshots that I've been taking, then I will be posting them on Discord later. So TM. So make sure to join the Discord. Is what I'm saying.
If this makes it easier, I'd like to tank for you to help the queue. Oh, thank. Let's bring Bodrick in. Let's bring him in. Bring him in.
Cactuar.
Hello, Bodrick. Hello.
Hello.
Okay. So to catch everyone up a little bit, we're in the first expansion of Final Fantasy 14.
We're post
and we're at the
expansion.
we're peaking right now. We're at the climax of the story. It all led up to this. We're gonna fight Nidhogg, the black dragon right in front of us. We're about to throw down. All right, are you ready, Gopa?
Yes. And my bow is out. Ready.
Children of the land, do you hear? Echoes
All right.
of truths that once rang true.
Okay.
Two souls intertwined.
The final steps of fate.
One true love they did find
Ah.
in the land. And heaven's near.
Now where is Soko?
Soko's asleep. He's asleep.
I know, poor Soko. Oh, that was a quick queue.
Yeah, Bodrick is tanking. He's tanking.
Yeah, but even then.
Free trial by the true. Tis still the free. We're paying for it, but technically free trial. You're not
Yeah,
wrong.
this is still a free trial. So in case anybody was wondering, you can play up to this in free trial.
One soul's cry, a passion welling within. Sacrifice, a final plea to her king. Yet this bond of hope by treachery was
Someone has the same portrait as you. They did the
I
same
mean, it's
pose.
pretty good.
I mean,
It's pretty good
pretty
for
good.
machinists. Up.
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 Oh, I'm standing in front
So
of
that-
him. This is not good.
I will. For those wondering, this is our first time doing this, experiencing this.
Yeah.
So we're kind of working with
never
the
been
mechanics
here.
on the fly.
We have never gotten this far. Okay, as. Feel weird when
You're
I'm
saying
standing different place than everybody else.
I wonder if we can beat Knob though.
I don't think so. I think it stops you. Oh, he has a human form.
Yeah.
I could have troubadour it.
We're gonna save you, Einstein.
Are we?
We're gonna save you.
I mean, it probably will, but. What are we gonna do?
Split, Poppy, split.
Uh-oh. 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 Well, it was nice to know you. And I cannot troubadour either. I leave.
Kuro, you were in the worst position.
Yeah, I was, and I couldn't leave because everything was fire. That's why I said it was nice to know you. Had nowhere to go.
Okay.
I'm going this way. This time. Go away. More? Someone heal me. Also, I can't troubadour. This is higher level.
Oh, we lost someone.
Now we lost someone. Ah, he landed on top of me. That hurt. Oh, stack.
Stack. Well, stay stacked.
Yeah, it was the same with Krellsberger, that he hit a
Yeah.
few times. I think we were supposed to be. Oh, I did not dodge that apparently.
Oh, something hit us.
I think maybe we're supposed to be stacked most of this fight.
No, yeah. I mean, that was fine. That didn't do anything. Ah, is anyone gonna limit break?
Come on, I can.
Good.
Did I just take out 2 crossbows? What did I just do?
Okay.
I'm just gonna dress
Go through.
here.
We should go straight into a cutscene from here.
Estinian!
Is this to be mine end? Nay, I will not allow it. I am of the first brood. I am vengeance incarnate. I am Nidhogg! Thou shalt die by my hand!
This is not your hand, worm!
Thou wilt obey!
I would ask one last favor of you, Warrior of Light. Finish me, now, while I have the beast subdued! You waste your time! Kill me! It is the only way! Ending Nidhogg will be my final duty!
No! You can't die like this! I won't let you! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Children of the land, echoes of truths that once rang clear. Two souls intertwined, one true love they did find, bringing land and heaven's near.
Es Ines,
Memories dimmed by shadowed hearts. In the waxing gloom did wane the lover's moon, watching as their worlds drift apart. One soul's cry, a passion welling within. Sacrifice, a final plea to her king.
The eyes! Cast them into the abyss!
Yet this bond of hope by treachery was broke, scattering her words to the wind.
He lives. Ah, Estinian, my ill-fated friend. Lucia, summon the healers. I want them ready to receive him.
At once, Lord Commander.
Allow me to do this much, at least.
Alemon integran. Fall in.
You have my gratitude, Hresvelga. Your deeds this day have saved a great many lives.
Al and flee. Ustra udin instra reo. An hesnesh. One in nest ik an. Keifta.
The battle is won. We can do no more for Estinian now than bear him home and wish him well, even as Hraesvelga did. The rest we must trust to the hands of the healers and the grace of the gods.
Night. 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 Night.
Uh-huh.
I want to start by saying, why the heck would you throw them in the same direction? We were standing on the
Yes.
opposite sides, and what we decide to do, we go the same direction and throw them in the same place so they can be together.
Yeah,
I literally-
it was a bit.
The moment they did it, I literally like put hands on my head, like no.
It was a bit odd. It was a little bit odd. Like you would think. I understand throwing one off the edge, but both like. No. I feel like these are things that you would want to
You
like
would want protected.
not just have. Yeah, you would want protected, separate, sure, but also like
Yeah.
like in a vault somewhere. Like
But at least make them separate, at the very least. So like if
Yeah.
someone stumbles upon them, they don't just get both.
yeah. That was I wouldn't be surprised if at some point in the Final Fantasy story that comes back
Yeah.
because technically the eyes weren't destroyed, so technically they can be used again,
Like-
and I'm sure they will be.
Honestly, I would just give them to Hraesvelga. Like he would know what to do with them. Like we have no idea what dragons do.
Well, I mean, speaking of, did you notice that we didn't give Hraesvelga back?
Yeah,
his
I was
eye?
gonna say, I was like, are we just not gonna give him back the eye?
It's like we don't need it anymore. He just flew away with one eye. It's like,
What's-
mate, what's why do we
Look.
hate him? What's
Look,
happening?
Hraesvelga is old. Maybe he just forgot.
Just give him his eye back.
He forgot
Oh
that
my
he's
God.
missing an eye. Okay. Apparently, it's a
Also-
dragon thing.
He pulled a bit off near, and he got his wing. He's literally got his wing torn off, and he just flies away normally anyway.
I was
So
gonna
it's
say,
like,
did he
okay.
have all of his wings as he was flying away?
One of them was torn. One of
Okay,
them was
because
torn.
I didn't see actually.
Yeah. I just assumed that it was gonna be more impactful, but nah, he's fine. He just
Yeah.
flies away.
So what do you think about Nidhogg just ascending I don't know.
No,
look at
what do you think about Ysael and Harshaphon showing
That's the
up?
thing. Is
Um,
that just something we saw, or were they actually like was the spirit actually there? Because I thought we established that it's very hard to retain your form in the
Yeah.
ether.
Yeah. It was weird. It was really weird. Like symbolically, I like that they did it because it's like, you know, these are two pretty impactful, pretty important characters that died in
Yeah.
the story during the course of these events, and it's like it's cool. It's cool for them to have a little bit of a resurgence in the climax of this story. But at the same time, it's like, were we hallucinating? Were they really there?
Yeah, like
How were
that
they there?
was.
Like,
I don't know about this choice. Like Israel, I guess would make
Yeah.
a little sense because of this whole primal thing. So you could argue
True.
that she had more to do with it. But Harshaphon was
yeah.
just a guy.
Yeah. It's a bit odd. It's a little bit weird. It's a little bit weird.
So I was
But,
thinking
like,
when they were like, "Oh yeah,
Symbolically, I like it though.
yeah, sure." But I was thinking when they were like, "Oh yeah, like pull the eyes." I'm like, why don't just stab the eyes? Wouldn't it accomplish the same thing and destroy the eyes in the process?
Nah, I was fine with them pulling the eyes. That was fine.
Yeah,
That was fine.
sure.
I liked it. It was a good scene. It was a good scene.
What do you think
Ah.
about Ashinian fighting himself?
No, yeah, that was good too. That was good. That was really well done. That was straight out of Evil Dead. You know, him just
Uh-huh.
choking himself out. That was good. That was good. It was a great.
It was a little
callback,
silly,
a
but
great reference.
yeah.
That was good. It was good. It was violent as well. Like
It
when,
was
he, when he
violent.
like grabbed himself and like yeah. It was good. It was well done. Ah.
Light enjoys the violence. Everybody will remember
Yeah.
that.
Oh my god. It's good stuff. Good stuff. So yeah, the ghost stuff was kind of weird. The fact that I mean, you know, the quest isn't over. Hopefully we give Fravsker back his eye. Hopefully.
Yeah. It is a little weird, isn't it?
Yeah. I was also kind of thrown off like by the fact that we got rid of both eyes. Like in my mind it felt as if it would be okay to have one of them. Like the only reason things kind of spiraled out of control was because both eyes were brought together. But at the same time, I understand not wanting to risk things.
Yeah, because like you don't know who's gonna fall under the influence next, right? So like
Well,
I would understand
I
would understand that they would want to get rid of them somehow.
You say that, but Estinian literally held on to the eye for like years.
Yeah,
like,
but he was
to
struggling.
his single eye. Yeah, but he did it for years. Like he could do it again. It's fine.
Yeah, but he was saying that throughout this whole time he was suffering through it. Like it wasn't an easy task.
Which means like, you know, we were talking about it before, right? Like just putting it in a box, in a vault, in the city, or wherever they want to put it, like would make a lot more sense.
I assume that they're just scared that like if you put them in the city, then somebody is gonna, you know, get in control of it sooner or later. But that's why I say that it would make sense to give them to Hraesvelgr because he would know what to do with them to like seal them for good. And
Or
that
he
was
could
never
just
mentioned.
put it in his own eye, you know?
He could. Maybe he wouldn't want that, but maybe he could like
Maybe.
hide them in Zenith or somewhere. Like nobody goes to Zenith.
Yeah, you know, he's got some secret places. Give it to the Mughals. Let the Mughals have an eye.
Imagine the Mughals getting corrupted by Nidhogg.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Regardless, I'm pretty sure that's not going to be the last we see of Nidhogg.
Which is
otherwise
disappointing in this context.
Yeah, but we'll see.
Like,
You know what's gonna happen?
Uh-huh.
There's gonna be an after credits scene, and it's gonna show like the Ashinians, the Asians, sorry, and they're gonna like
Pick it
collect
up.
the eyes or something.
Like,
Yeah.
This is with a deep sigh, like they just dropped it.
It's
dig it
gonna
out
be
of the
really
snow.
just. It's gonna be really disappointing if that's what happens. We get an after credit scene and the Ashians find the eyes. It's like, well, I mean, that's why you don't throw them away into nowhere. Like,
Yeah,
what
that was weird.
the hell?
Indeed.
Okay, I'm catching up in the chat. Enjoy. I have a meeting. Thanks for dropping by, Bodrick. Thank you.
He's here, by the way.
Oh, Meeting's over.
I don't know. Maybe not. But he's standing there.
Maybe. Hello, main Casalim. Hello. Oh, he is. Oh. Hold on. Send friend request. There we go.
Oh, he has wings.
He does have wings. Thank you. Thank you, Budrick. Thank you for joining us in the trial. I appreciate it. Every time I see you, I see my favorite alphabet. URAQT. Shaking my head for sure. Shaking my head. Alright. I guess we're talking to Alfie.
Yeah.
We're talking. Hold on, before that happens.
Uh-oh.
Anything else about what we just saw?
Not really, no.
Oh, right. The one thing it was 2 cutscenes ago now. I feel like it would have been better if Aymeric was riding Railscar instead of us.
Yes, I was thinking about that as well. Not even like, or even Vidofnir, because he was
Yeah.
the one like parlaying with Vidofnir as well.
Yeah, Aymeric literally got paired up with the new dragon that's
The
just
new
there because they needed
unnamed
3
dragon.
dragons.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally only there because they needed 3. Yeah, as the Lord Commander of the city, like even like symbolically, it just would have meant more if he was riding Railscar.
Yeah. Also, it would be funny
So-
if it would be funny if Lucia commented on that. I mean, Arturel made a joke. She could do.
Is there anything else? Yeah, I guess not. I mean, again, like the dead body of Nidhogg floating up into the sky was a bit weird.
It looked silly.
Yeah. Like, I understand that was like his etheric form.
Yeah, but why was it floating? Did
yeah.
it have to float? Because there's
Yeah, I
it's like
I feel like it should've
ascending to
just-
heavens. Like,
Yeah, I feel like it should have just exploded into like a million pieces, you know?
yeah, or fade away. That's also a
Yeah.
possibility. But like,
Yeah.
the ascension of Nidhogg was like, okay.
Yeah, I feel like the visual look of that was maybe a bit much and
Yeah.
a little bit unnecessary.
They wanted to make it fancy, but it's a little silly.
Yeah, like we got enough of it with Ysael showing up with Hoshafon. Like that's you know, they went a step too far with the floating Nidhogg.
As I said, it would make more sense if he just like faded away, or if he was in that form and like faded away. But like the ascension was a bit much.
Yeah. All right, sweet Alfie. Through the haze of pain, I swear I sensed. But no, the past is done, and we must look to the future. At long last, Nidhogg is gone, his foul spirit cast out once and for all. I only pray that Estinian survives the ordeal. Alfino seems distracted. Your battle with Nidhogg's shade will beget many an epic ballad, Light, and rightly so. It was, without a doubt, one of your more epical victories. Though I must admit that I took greater joy in seeing you emerge from the experience unscathed. And not only for your own sake. Had you not been there to aid me, those infernal eyes would still be fused to Estinian's mail. Yet, even with Nidhogg gone, I cannot help but wonder how much of our friend remains. Let us pay a visit to Lucia and beg news of his condition.
At least I was very afraid that Alfino is gonna be like, yeah, so are we looking for Minfilia?
Nah.
I'm glad that we're actually getting updates.
Yeah, I would be okay if we literally didn't get anything else of Babalimo or Minfilia until Stormblood. Like I don't want any of that.
It's
So,
always
get
damage.
out of here. Get out of here.
So we're going to...
The Forgotten Night.
Why are we going to the Forgotten?
Because we're going to the Convictory. Oh. Let us speak with Lucia. She will know how Estinian fares.
Mielikka, Master Alfino, my honored friends. As if winning Hraesvelgr to our cause were not enough, you took it upon yourselves to rid us of his brood brother. I know not how to thank you.
My own contribution was hardly noteworthy. The true saviors of the day were Light and Estinian. One triumphed over Nidhogg's shade through strength of arms, and the other through strength of will. And speaking of Estinian, what news of his recovery?
The Azure Dragoon was conveyed to the infirmary, where he now resides under the care of our hospitalier captain. I am told he has yet to regain consciousness. Am I unmuted? Oh. But as you know, Estinian's mind and body were held hostage for many days. We must be patient and allow the process of healing to begin. In the meantime, you would do well to rest and recover from your own ordeals.
But surely...
Sir Aymeric is never long from Estinian's bedside, and will send word the moment there are any developments. Now, if I have satisfied your concerns, I believe Lord Edmund and his sons are most eager to celebrate your return.
Very well, First Commander. Come, Light. It would seem that we are awaited at Forton Manor. Speak to Lucia.
Pray call upon Lord Edmund. I gather Forton Manor holds its breath for your return. I like how Alfie was like, but no, you go to the manor.
He was just cut off.
Poor Alfie.
We're going in. Are we gonna tell them that we saw Harshaflant?
I don't know. He has armor.
The heroes of the hour return.
We but did our duty, my lord. It was the memories of fallen friends and not our heroism which saw us through at the last.
I gave every ounce of my strength, but mine efforts would have counted for naught had the Warrior of Light not arrived to challenge the Great Worm. As a sworn knight of Ishgard, I had hoped to do more for my city.
Well, we cannot all be heroes, dear brother. Let us put away our pride for a moment and revel in the valiant deeds of our comrade. For your sterling service to Ishgard, we salute you. And while we're on the subject of valiant deeds, I believe I myself have earned some small measure of recognition. Under my watchful command, the ballistas of the Outer Ward struck down a veritable swarm of Dravanian invaders.
My lord's command was certainly watchful. He bravely watched as the siege crews took aim, and continued to watch as countless wyverns met their end. Indeed, the ward's defenders proved so well drilled that my lord had little occasion to stop watching.
There will be time enough to determine who is most deserving of recognition later. Our friends are doubtless weary from their exertions. I had chambers prepared in expectation of your return. You are welcome to retire at your leisure.
I am most grateful for your hospitality, my lord, but I believe I shall pay a visit to the Temple Knight's Infirmary. Pray excuse me.
Our master Alphino has grown. The plight of his stricken brother-in-arms pains him more than his own hurts. In which respect he has come to resemble you, warrior of light. Go then, visit the Azure Dragoon, and grant him what comfort you may.
I lied.
Yo.
I lied. You were asking where Manalaine was.
He was called out so hard.
He was
Honore.
wrecked right there.
Honore.
It was like, wow.
He didn't hold back. Oh
He
my
did not.
god. Damn. Alright, let's speak
But
of
he got
Honore.
his own armor.
Yeah, he did. He does. He does. If my lord's irrepressible optimism were ever to fix upon something about which he had cause to be optimistic, I dare not think what he might achieve.
I did not understand that sentence on that.
Alright, Emmeline. Ah. Without the guiding hands of yours truly, House Halianther's famous dragon killers wouldn't have killed half so many dragons just now. As I shall be sure to tell my lady when we next meet. He's back to his old self.
He is back to his old self. That's a bit disappointing. But I mean, I guess it makes sense that he wouldn't change, but I expected a bit more from him.
Arthurel. I felt bad that Arthurel was feeling so down on himself when in the cutscenes, like, you know, he was doing well for himself.
He was holding his own.
He was killing his own dragons, you know? I was like, damn. Let's go. At long last, Nidhogg is gone. No true son of Ishgard could wish for more. Yet scores of my brother knights fell in the battle, and I find my joy tempered by their loss.
Count?
I was petting Arthurel.
Aww.
Count Edmund. Go, warrior of light. We will not begrudge you time spent at a comrade's sickbed. Okay. Let's get out of here.
I now feel like making a whole series of fan arts. where Mielikka is just casual with everyone. She like comes up to Amanda and calls him M repeatedly because his entire name is too long. And then she winks to Arthur when he says she's late. Like just a series of just random encounters.
Lucia.
Estinian is resting in our infirmary. The sickbed are our front line now, and the battle to save the wounded continues unabated.
Aiming. Light, My friend, what can I do for the savior of Ishgard? You seek Master Alphino. Ah, he came to relieve me of my vigil a short while ago. When he begged to sit at Estinian's side, I could not well refuse him. Though he would sooner faint than admit it, the boy must be exhausted by Hraesga's trial and all that followed. True, that all did happen in a day, the same day.
It did.
Estinian is blessed to have such devoted comrades. To be fair, I'm pretty sure this may even be the same day that Vidofnir got stabbed.
It might have been. And Alfie is still a kid. I kind of forget about that.
Lucia.
She does the same thing.
Aymeric appears lost in nostalgia. Oh, we get wind up Aymeric.
Oh my.
My own friendship with Estinian began some 10 years past, shortly after we joined the Temple Knights. I learned his name soon enough, but Estinian barely registered my existence. I was less a fellow recruit, and more a shadow which occasionally darkened his path. And so I might have remained, had fate not seen fit to intervene. While out on patrol, our company was set upon by a dragon, and we were the only two to survive. The experience forged a bond between us, as such life-threatening situations are wont to do. Despite our friendship, he remained an intense and solitary youth, wholly obsessed with claiming vengeance against Nidhogg. Revenge was ever at the forefront of his mind. Revenge for the death of his parents, and revenge for his younger brother. I would venture that in Alphino, he sees something of his lost sibling. And in the ungentle chidings of Estinian, Alphino has found the elder brother he never had. Truth be told, Estinian's tactless observations have saved me from disaster more than once, and I can well understand Alphino's affection for him. He is a friend for whom I would gladly... Lord Commander, your presence is required in the infirmary. Is he? Tell them I'm on my way. Ugh. Okay. Lucia.
So it is over then.
Quickly, Light. We must go to him. Upon proceeding to the infirmary, several cutscenes will play in sequence.
We reached this point.
It's the end. It has been 2 years. It's been over 2 years. And we're finishing Heavensward. Let's go.
I don't think we played Heavensward for 2 years, but...
Yeah. Heavensward and Neverwinter. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety.
Okay, everybody get your snacks ready.
Everyone, don't forget to stretch.
Yeah,
the VOD will be live after the stream, Bodrick.
My VOD should be live for right now, if you want to check.
Proceed.
Let's go.
Alright, I'll see you on the other side, Kuro.
Yeah, see you later.
Estinian.
Cease your mewling, boy. It grates my ears.
Forgive me. When I saw you awaken, I could not... It was such a relief. We feared you might never wake up.
Now, Astinian. If Master Alphino thought any less of you, you would still be Nidhogg's plaything. Or dead.
Aye, 'twas but a jest. I thank you, Alphino. And you too, Warrior of Light. Quite how you managed to persuade Hraesvelgr to aid in his brood brother's downfall I cannot imagine. But full glad am I that you did. Yet again, you have achieved the impossible.
I, for my part, owe you an apology. When last we met, I did willingly loose an arrow at your heart. Can you forgive me?
There is naught to forgive, Hameric. You but acted in defense of Ishgard as is your duty. Were you any less single-minded about it, I would not follow you into battle, nor trust you at my back. Besides, I had come to the selfsame conclusion that I would have to perish for Nidhogg to be stopped. So let us dispense with the hand-wringing. I have heard enough mewling for one day.
Oh!
The tendrils of Nidhogg's foul presence bound up every fiber of my being, usurping my senses, but I yet retained some trace of awareness. The worm's mind was as a vast and tumultuous sea. Endlessly its black waters churned, his grief and despair at Ratatoska's murder never calming, never receding. Driven by this surging current came wave upon wave of unrelenting rancor. It was the very image of my own heart. There I saw the dark reflection of the hatred I felt after Nidhogg slew my family, when no path remained save vengeance against dragonkind. Neither one of us had a choice. But I was blessed with something Nidhogg was not. Comrades and teachers to console and admonish me. Had I not had them to gainsay my obsession, it would surely have consumed me as Nidhogg's did him, and we would have been in all respects alike. Though his shade is banished, his spirit scattered upon the sea of clouds, I feel no joy at his passing. Where once I craved vengeance, I now crave rest. Lord Commander, my hunt is at an end. I would lay down the mantle of Azure Dragoon.
My friend.
He has tired himself with too many words. I doubt not that he will make a full recovery, but he must be allowed some few days of quiet.
I too must see my path to its end. Sleep well, my friend.
Following the battle with Nidhogg on the Steps of Faith, Sir Emeric called an assembly that he might make his final proclamation as acting head of state. 'Twas there, with one decree, that the 1,000-year rule of the archbishops was ended, paving the way for a new republic. The governance of Ishgard would now be placed in the hands of high and lowborn alike, their ranks represented by the newly founded House of Lords and House of Commons. Church was separated from state. The foundation for change had been carefully laid, and the reforms proposed by Ishgard's new government passed into law without incident. His duty done, Emeric de Burrell gladly stepped down from the Archbishop's dais, only to be raised unto the highest seat in the House of Lords. Though he strove at first to refuse this honor, the unexpectedly strident voice of the Count de Durandare left him little choice but to accept. And so it was that the winds of gentle revolution came to stir. Prominent among the many honored guests at Sir Emeric's investiture were the ambassadors of Dragonkind, a fitting symbol of Ishgard's newfound peace. The people looked on in awe as he soared through the heavens on Dragonback. And by their cheers did they hail him an Azure Dragoon for a new age. Thus were the notes of the dragon song rewritten, the din of war giving way to a rising litany of peace and hope.
Hello, Koopa.
Hello.
I thought it was gonna be longer.
I thought so too.
Oh my god.
It wasn't as long as the Realm Reborn ending.
Yeah, it wasn't anywhere near as long as A Realm Reborn.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Look what Bodrick just said.
You still have 3. We're not done. I thought we were done. 3 more patches to go. I mean, you say that, but we already finished all the Triad stuff, which I think is one of those patches. Aye.
Oh my god, that's even more. I just sped run and out to Endwalker, and High Sword is by far the fastest expansion. Oh no.
I mean, to be fair, we did spend more time in A Realm Reborn post content than we have here so far. To be fair. But yeah. I'm glad that they touched on something that we were both pretty interested in. We were both wondering what was going to happen, like when it comes to like the government and how things are going to be run. And they did address it, which is nice because I feel like it's something that in a regular game that you'd probably like gloss over it because they're like, people don't really care. Like people don't want to hear that stuff. But it's interesting to hear because we were so curious because Ishgard has been governed by religion for so many years. It's like, what the hell happens now? You know, like so much has been going on. You know, there's been riots in the streets, and you know, highborn people are getting killed and all this stuff. I
will say though, when he said the House of Lords, and I'm like, I just rolled my eyes.
Yeah. It's like basically
he became Britain.
We have he's a prime minister. Aymeric is the new prime minister, basically. What I thought was interesting, and I wonder what they plan to do with it, is they specifically mentioned House Durandare, which is interesting because usually House Durandare are like looked upon in a bad light, right? Like they're not Fort Hom, they're not Halianthere, you know, like they're
they're known for being against most of us.
Yeah.
And to be nice, that's more Zamal though.
True.
There were the people from Kertas, if you remember. They were the guards from Kertas. That was Durandare.
Yeah. So I'm really curious what they're going to do with that, because if you remember, right after that there was a line that said and this is what sparked like the gentle winds of revolt or something like that, or revolution. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, either way, he said that like that because of what he said. Like Aymeric agreed.
Yeah, and that may lead into something else later. Maybe even in the post patches. I'm curious what that's gonna lead to. They still haven't named the dragon that Aymeric is riding.
I almost like burst out laughing when like they showed Aymeric like looking like almost longingly at someone, and then they showed the unnamed dragon. I almost laughed.
Yeah, and
that
it's like we still don't have a name.
Nothing to us.
Oh god. But yeah, you know, it's cool. He's apparently he's the new Azure Dragoon, apparently. And I was like, what? Okay. He just claimed that title.
I mean, people called him that. They didn't say it.
Yeah.
But people called him that. I also liked how as like a part of the celebrations, he just like started flying on the dragon. I'm like, yeah. I mean, may as well. Fuck it.
That was nice. I appreciated seeing Estinian. That was nice. With the flowers.
I assume we will find out what he's up to now.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like those were for Ysael, which was cool.
That's what I assumed as well. Unless it was for Needhog.
No.
I assume it would be for Ysael. Yeah. It makes sense.
100%. Yeah, they kind of wrapped everything up a little bit. The dialogue in the infirmary was nice. You know, there was a little bit of banter. There was a little bit of teasing Alfino.
I liked the banter, but the moment Aymeric like stood behind Alfino, I almost wanted him to like pat him on the head or something.
Yeah, I literally thought that's what was gonna happen because he walked up right behind Alfino, and it looked like he was gonna just like pat his head or something, but Yeah, they didn't go that far.
I feel like they intentionally don't do that because like Alfino
Yeah.
in the end is a bit of a lordling, so like he does
Yeah,
he like has his dignity. But at the same time, I feel like I would bet him.
But yeah, it was cute. A lot of the dialogue that they had with each other. I got unique dialogue again. Let me just double check. Ashinian, I screenshotted it. When he's speaking to Alfino, he says, "I thank you, Alfino, and you too, Warrior of Light." Check here, Warrior of Light. Quite how you managed to persuade Hraevskr to aid in his brood brother's downfall, I cannot imagine. But full glad am I that you did. 'Tis an honor to share the mantle of Azure Dragoon with one such as you. Which I assume was different on your end.
Yeah, let me see if I have it.
It was in the beginning.
I think you have a new two Warrior of Light. Quite how you manage, I cannot imagine. But full glad am I did. Yet again, you have achieved the impossible.
Yeah. Yeah. So I got a little bit of unique dialogue. Yeah, outside of that, I'm pretty happy with how they wrap things up here.
What do you think
I
about
don't
the
know.
scene where we're flying on top of Midgard Summer together with Respect?
So okay, no, I think that's the biggest problem that I had, because I was expecting, like we're always expecting, I was expecting some dialogue between the two of them, between Midsummer and because again, we've had Midsummer for the entire expansion and we barely have any interaction.
Yeah, it was
and
like
I was
completely
expecting,
unused.
yeah, and like his son just died. His son just died.
That's what I was gonna say. That like I thought Midgard Summer is gonna talk to Nidhogg.
Yeah.
But it looks like
Yeah,
he
well,
completely like just whatever.
Whether it's talking to Nidhogg, whether it's talking to Hraevskr, I expected Midgard to say something, but there was zero dialogue at all, which is crazy. It's like, what? So like again, I feel like they just keep missing opportunities to use that, because I feel like that's really interesting. To be able to get some back and forth between like ancient dragons that are related to each other. I feel like it's pretty important that we have Midgard like on hand.
Yeah, and we know that the family is important to the dragons. It's not like they, completely don't know each other.
Exactly. Like the loss of a dragon is that much more impactful because they live for so long. It's almost as if they expect to be with each other forever, because they live for thousands of years or hundreds of thousands of years.
Yeah, but also that like they actually how do I put it? Like it's not like Midgard just like plopped them in the world and just left. They still consider him family.
Yeah. So just time and time again, we've just been missing opportunities to actually use that. And so far this expansion, he has been underutilized, or it's been wasted potential, which is a shame. They definitely could have done more there.
Yeah. I feel like it may be what you were saying, that this is something like people wrote and that like the other crew or the rest of the crew had to like do something with it.
Yeah, 100%. It's leftovers from a different writing team, and because they're going into a new expansion, they're like, well, we were left with this and we don't really want to do anything with it, so they use it as little as possible. Shaking my head. But yeah, outside of that, I think it was nice. Apparently we still have more story to go. Apparently we still have more patches, so I guess we're not done yet.
Also, I thought when we saw the little girl again, I thought she's gonna have an interaction with Vidofni.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna ride the dragon. Yeah, I 100% thought that like Aymeric was gonna bring her on and they were gonna ride the dragon together or something.
Yeah, I thought maybe that, but like at least like have an interaction with Vidofni.
Yeah.
Like a look of acknowledgement, anything.
Shaking my head. All right, let's speak to Aymeric. Let's keep going.
Oh boy.
I was gazing out at the sea of clouds in an all too rare moment of idleness when I chanced to behold a certain hero wending his way towards the city on Dragonback. Welcome home, Light. Nay, 'twas no grave matter that moved me to greet you in person. Between you and me, I merely sought to respite from the pressures of office. No sooner do I surrender my role as temporary head of the state than I am burdened with a position of more permanent responsibility. I fancy that it echoes in some small measure the way you must feel when your improbable feats of heroism are rewarded with still more impossible challenges. The myth which guided our society for generations lies in tatters. Am I then to be scorned for building upon the system of nobility that I once sought to tear down? And what strange jest is this that places me at its pinnacle, an archbishop's bastard at the head of the House of Lords?
Now that you mention it.
But these questions are for me to answer. It is not in man's nature to change overnight. This I learned through painful experience. I literally got stabbed.
Yeah, I was gonna say literally.
Literally stabbed in the street. It was this hard lesson which convinced me to take the path which we now follow. Even as we rebuild the bridge between man and dragon, so must we reimagine Ishgard, one carefully placed stone at a time. We must remember that it is not for us that we lay this groundwork, but for the men and women that our children will become. May the towers rise proudly from the fundament of our legacy. I hear word from Captain Whitecape that Estinian has vanished from his sick room. His willfulness survives undiminished. Should you ever happen upon our unmannerly friend on your travels, pray assure him that I shall keep Ishgard safe until he deigns to come home. Thank you, Light. And please, convey my warmest regards to Master Afino.
Love it. Imagine if Estinian goes to live with the Mogos.
Hey.
If you remember, he was allergic to them. He was like, "Oh, these fluffy things."
Hey.
But Isae loved them, so it wouldn't be too weird if he went to the Mogos.
Hey.
Oh no! They would feed him Koopa nuts.
Let's go. We're going back to Forton Manor. Okay. Oh right, we didn't get to mention it, but it was nice to see Lord Edmund or Count Edmund at the end.
Yeah, actually, I think.
Yeah, because this entire time he's been narrating, and then they went full Lord of the Rings, where at the end, you know, he was just writing this story in his book, and he closes the book. You know,
yeah, that's cute.
It's the end of the story. It's like it was nice. It was nice. Tataru. Oh, remember
Hold on.
Tataru?
No, hold on. Who's this? Who's Solette?
I don't know. We'll speak to Tataru first, then we can speak to Solette.
Okay. You saved the day again, Mielikka. Not that I ever doubted you would.
Alright, Solette.
This is a girl, right?
This
is a girl.
Yes.
Mr. Stack, Solette. My name is Solette. I'm sorry. I've just begun working here, and I'm not. You're rather famous, you see, and Pray excuse me.
Well, okay.
You're okay, child. Don't worry about it.
I'll speak to the manservant. Small talk. I had my spear at the ready, Master Duck, and I am proud to say that my hand only trembled ever so slightly.
Glad to know. What about the
Does
steward?
the steward have anything? Yeah. Praise Helene, you have returned to us. There's nothing else here. Okay. Off you. You spoke with Sir Aymeric. I do not envy him in his new position. Ishgard has chosen a new road, but one littered with the detritus, the detritus of 1,000 years of broken faith. Yet, though her people may stumble from time to time, I know of none better than Sir Aymeric to lead the march of progress.
And I agree with that.
As for us, there remains the small matter of ushering in a new dawn in the shadow of an inscrutable Ashian machinations, and a seemingly endless procession of primals. But we too must walk our chosen path, no matter how treacherous the footing.
Oh, we get a coat.
In the wake of Ishgard's governmental reform, new airship routes have been sanctioned. You may now travel to a selection of distant locales from the landing in Ishgard. Oh.
Interesting.
Oh?
Is it the ice?
Are you up to the dialogue?
I am. Also, remember what we said?
Yeah, I was saying the same thing. We were literally talking about how irresponsible it was to throw away eyes.
Yeah.
And remember the Warriors of Darkness.
Yeah,
Oh,
remember these guys?
shaking my head. Alright. Thank you, Blanharez. Nay, you need not remain there. We shall rendezvous at the usual place. Ah, all is proceeding as expected then. Aye, there is naught to concern us, aside from one overly curious mouse. Oh? What's the sister? Remember the sister?
Remember the sister?
I can't even remember her name.
How do you say?
Oh. This way.
How did you find her?
That's a good question. Ah, him again. It is of no moment. They will play their part, and we will play ours. And thus did grey mists give way to azure skies. Man and dragon rise above, voices joined in song, but beneath shrouded bows, beyond the scope of light, shadow stirs.
Beyond the scope of light?
Oh.
Hey.
Floor the Horde.
Good one. Interesting, good one.
Wow.
Mm.
We got a Hrelskr as a card.
No.
And wind up Aemric.
Dragon Sword Orchestra. No? Hold on, what does it say? Its many obligations prevent him from accompanying you on your journeys, but hopefully this dutiful substitute will suffice. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. New game plus unlocked. I guess we'll continue. Yeah. I guess.
But yeah,
Remember
how did Tancred find Alice? I thought she like left.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess we're about to find out. We're gonna. Yeah.
And remember
I'm
how
really
remember how Tancred can travel?
I'm really disinterested in the Warriors of Darkness plotline, but hopefully that changes here. Hopefully they make it more interesting.
Also, I would say that the Elidibus being there makes it even more confusing with Unur Kalhai. Because isn't he also the student of Elidibus?
Maybe.
I thought that Elidibus was his master.
He is, yeah. House Portal. A new day dawns in Ishgard, and the House Portal Knight has tidings for you. Give me your tidings. Master Duck, you are come at a most excellent time. An invitation from a truly preeminent personage was delivered to the manor but a short while ago. Would that you had been present to receive it, but in any event. Sir Aemric de Borel, Lord Speaker of the House of Lords, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, may he forever reign in peace. May his reign ever be somber.
Oh no.
And Viscount of the House Borel cordially invites Master Duck to dine with him at his estate.
Yeah, remember he promised us that he would buy us a drink.
Oh, you seem surprised. The messenger assured me that his lord had broached the subject with you at an earlier date, when the arrangements for the peace conference were still being finalized. Yeah, that's back when we thought he was going to die.
Yeah, but what, does he need to send a fucking letter to invite us?
He's a busy man. He's busy.
Okay, sure.
Of course, the intervening moons afforded little opportunity for leisure, but with the happy advent of peace, 'tis plain the Lord Commander sees no further cause to delay. What say you?
I like the second answer, actually.
Oh, I'll do the first.
I'm tempted to do the second, but I'll do the first.
Do the first. Accepting. It's our boy.
Yeah, but what do I wear?
Indeed. Who would not? You'll forgive me if I'm envious. I shall send word of your acceptance to the Boreal Manor at once. When you are ready, pray report to the Astrologicum. They will have someone escort you the rest of the way.
No, I hope this will be actually a peaceful dinner and we finally get to just have a dinner with Aemric and nothing else will happen.
We're gonna have a peaceful dinner for the first half and then someone's gonna rush in and be like, what's his name?
The Warriors of Darkness.
Nidhogg has been spotted, and we're like, what? How? It's like, oh, they found his
I'm gonna
eyes.
put on a dress regardless. I'm gonna look for the dinner, okay? I also have like no gear in this set, so if there is a fight, too bad. I'm going for a peaceful dinner.
Yes, they're ready. Hey, true. We got a robe. We got a new.
We got a coat.
Yeah. It's a very fancy coat.
It's very fancy, but it's not very fitting for me. It's a nice coat, though. Do I look presentable?
Yes. Greetings and well met, Master Duck. I have the honor and the privilege to serve as head steward of House Borel, though, admittedly, our staff is somewhat smaller than those of the other noble families, being countable on one hand. Oh. My lord will be overjoyed to hear that you have accepted his invitation. As you will soon see, we have spared no expense. I dare say a man of action such as yourself enjoys nary a moment's respite. Aye, the battlefield beckons even now, I am sure. But for this day, we bid you lay down your burdens and raise a glass to peace and prosperity.
I guess we'll find out.
I always wondered what house Aymeric was a part of.
This looks quite cozy. It is one-on-one dinner, oh my. I thought he's gonna invite Alfie at least.
Broccoli.
To think the Moogles would prove such harsh taskmasters. Forgive me. I did not know you had suffered so in your quest for the horn. I must say, your spirited accounts always come as a welcome change from the arid reports which fill my days. Though I have lived in these lands my entire life, to hear you speak of them, there is much and more I have yet to see. Truly, yours was a marvelous journey.
What do we pick, guys? I don't know.
Long and arduous, aye. Not unlike the journey that Ishgard has at last embarked upon, thanks to the efforts of you and yours. By your deeds, you have helped us to lay the foundation for lasting reform. The formation of the Republic is but the beginning. For it is not only our system of governance which must needs change. We, the people, must learn to let go of our hatreds and rise above our bloody past. I only pray that I live long enough to see us achieve some measure of success, that I might know the lost did not die in vain. I can still see you there on the steps of faith, striding fearlessly towards the worm. If you could do that, who are we to balk at the challenges ahead? The question of how best to strengthen ties with the other great nations of Eorzea has been debated at length in the Lords and Commons of late. As you may imagine, maintaining stability during this period of historic upheaval is our paramount concern. Nevertheless, we are greatly indebted to the Alliance for their support during the Grand Melee, and it would be remiss of us not to repay their faith in kind. Of course, we owe you the greatest debt of all. And it is my hope that in extending our support to you and the Scions, we might also express our gratitude to our neighbors, nay, our fellow Eorzeans, whom we pray you will continue to protect. The Lords and Commons agree on very little, but not a soul in either house begrudges your order this offer of patronage. For all you have done and will do, we thank you. May I ask a personal question? Now that the dust has settled, what will you do? Not as a scion, I mean, but what do you want for yourself?
Lord Commander, pray forgive the interruption.
News from House Fulton?
An urgent message for the Warrior of Light. I was instructed to deliver it without delay. Master Thancred returned to the manor a short time ago, bearing an injured maiden. Master Leveilleur and Mistress Tataru are tending to her wounds, but they like not her chances. Respectfully, my lord, they have requested the Warrior of Light's immediate presence.
You must go to them, my friend, and I shall go with you.
For every ending marks a new beginning. From tragedy and sacrifice, we rise to greet a new dawn, as did she. Only to be drawn unto another battlefield, another cause, as if by fate.
Oh no. She's dead.
Thanks. Yeah, good that you're a healer, huh?
Yes.
I was gonna say, like, we are healers. We could heal her.
It's true. It's true.
But also, the entire time as the steward was pouring the drinks, I was like, please don't be poisoned. Please don't be poisoned.
100%. 100%. When the steward was like mixing drinks in the background, I was like, hold up, what's going on?
Yeah, like this scene was like too long, and like they like zoomed in on this. I'm like, please don't be poisoned. Please.
Yeah,
Like, I was
I'm
literally
like, what's...
praying.
And then when we raised the glasses, I was like, oh, I thought we said no to the wine. Why do we have glasses of wine? What's happening?
Yeah, exactly.
Very tense moment.
Do you think that was intentional? That like they were like, oh yeah, remember Sultana? Like, what if that happened again?
Maybe.
It might have been an intentional tease, but it was just like so
but
stressful.
It was a very nice dinner though. I loved the chats that we had with
yeah, that was friendly
with the Lord Commander.
It
was very friendly. It was very. It felt very natural as well. It was nice. It was nice.
I do want to know what his personal question, like what our response would be. Like I was waiting for them to give us choice, but there was nothing.
Yeah.
So sad.
We were really interrupted and we didn't get to finish our meal. We didn't get to finish.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. But to be fair, when we did refuse the one, I'm like, yeah, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
Like that was actually very appropriate for my character.
I felt so bad for the steward when we refused the wine, and then he took the time to walk all the way around the table.
Yeah,
and
because
Aymeric
there's a
was watching
huge
him the entire
table and
time.
there's only the two of us.
And Aymeric waited for him to show up next to him to tell him no. I was like, oh.
Poor guy, he's trying.
Yeah, he's just doing his job. And,
when he was mixing drinks, I thought he's gonna bring us tea instead.
Yeah, he had like a... It was really weird because he had like either tea or coffee, but he
Yeah.
was also like pouring in like a flask.
I mean,
into it.
there
I was like, what?
there are like spice teas, or like you can have like different flavorings for coffee as well. So like I thought that's what he was doing. Like if he's not poisoning stuff, that like he thought he was doing making us like some fancy tea or something, because each guard does have tea.
Yeah, but they never brought the tea out.
Yeah, that's why I was confused. Why we pulled in glasses instead?
Shaking my head.
Because that would make sense. It's like, oh, she doesn't want like wine. Then maybe we just like try something else, you know?
Yeah.
Also, I'm still
the other
waiting
thing is
for the rest of the quest. So I was disturbed at my dinner.
I was the other thing that I was saying was I really appreciate it. This is not the first time. They've done it quite a lot of times actually, where whenever they refer to the state of Ishgard and the future of trying to resolve the relationship between dragon and man and all that stuff, like they always speak about it in a macro sense.
Yeah,
which
they
I really
emphasize that
appreciate.
it's not gonna be done overnight.
They emphasize that like it's gonna happen over generations. You know, we're doing it for our kids. You know, I may die before we really get to see this come to fruition. You know, you've got Aymeric saying that I hope that in my lifetime I can see a little bit of change. Like, I appreciate it because it is a little bit more realistic. Like,
Yeah.
it is something that does take a long time to get over. Just because of how instilled it all was. So I appreciate it. They keep like hammering that home. It's nice.
Yeah. It's not like, you know, suddenly, oh, the war is ending, everything is good now. I'm like, no.
Yeah. But I was gonna say, one, who do you think is the new narrator?
Do you think it's M?
Who?
M and Elaine. I call him M.
Was that his voice? I
I'm
don't
not
think that
sure.
was his voice.
I'm not sure actually.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it was Artorias.
Yeah, it wasn't Artadel. It's either M and Elaine or a new voice that we don't know.
It could be Thancred, but he wouldn't know.
No, that wasn't Thancred's voice though.
The new voice? I don't know. It could have been.
Maybe. Ah,
I guess we'll find out.
but
Maybe.
we'll find out next time because I think this is a good spot
No.
to end things.
No, we need to find out. Cause
Yeah, this is a good spot. We just
No,
wrapped up one storyline. We're about to get into
no,
Alice.
but I think it would be fitting to end because we're still with Emmerich and like he goes with us. So like we end the day as they would end the day.
Okay. We'll end it stepping in here, I guess. We'll figure out what's going on with Alice. Let's go.
Yes.
Is that... Alize, Alphino's twin sister. She ran afoul of the Warriors of Darkness. I had been tracking them since the ceremony at Falcon's Nest. Little did I know I was not the only one. Evidently, she had learned of their activities and attempted to shadow them on her own. Poorly. I rescued her in the Twelves Wood, and together we fled north. But though I made every effort to cover our tracks, they caught up with us on the Ishgardian border. And in the ensuing struggle, Alize took an arrow to the shoulder. 'Twas only after we had made good our escape that I realized it was poisoned.
Thank you for coming so quickly. And you, Sir Emmerich.
Think nothing of it. How is she?
We have done all we can for now. Although the immediate danger has passed, the poison yet lingers in her blood. We came to Eorzea together, hoping to bring salvation to the realm our grandfather gave his life to protect. But when confronted with the bitter realities of its politics and its petty powermongers, she was driven to anger and to doubt. She refused to become embroiled in what she termed Eorzea's squabbles and distance herself from the Scions. Though she remained hopeful of a brighter future, she would walk her own path. Would that it had not been so perilous. For all our differences, she's as dedicated as any Scion to the salvation of Eorzea. But more than that, she is my sister. To be reunited with her, only to lose her forever. Gods, even to speak the words.
Take heart, Master Alphino. She will be attended by our most skilled chirurgeons. Bear Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary at once. Apprise Captain Whitecape of the situation, and inform him that she is to be treated as my personal charge.
Alphino, is the Warrior of Light... is she with you? Don't go, there is something I must say. The Warriors of Darkness are in league with the Ascians. Slaughtering the Primals is but the first step in their plan. They make for Zelvatol to bring about Garuda's summoning and to kill her. You must stop them.
I shall inform the others at once.
Master Thancred, I would ask that you accompany Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary. Your knowledge of her injuries may well prove useful in determining her treatment.
Of course.
What do we talk to?
I feel like no one should have had a surprised Pikachu face when we hear that the Warriors of Darkness are working with the Ashians.
Yeah,
I mean,
like, yeah, well,
I
duh.
mean, yeah, obviously.
But to be fair, we were shown cinematics when they talked to them.
But they call themselves the Warriors of Darkness.
Yeah,
I mean, come
yeah,
on.
it's
Are you serious right now?
Look.
Sweet to Aymeric.
Also, nobody ever remembers the chorus, which is sad.
Yeah, that was weird. There was no flashback of the coils, even though that was very important to Alicey.
Yeah, but remember, coils are not part of the main story.
Yeah, but that it still happened anyway. It still happened. It should have been referenced. Ugh. The fates afforded us the time to share our long-delayed drink. 'Twould seem the rest of my wine cellar will have to wait, as I am constantly reminded there is no rest for the righteous.
Are we gonna drink the entire cellar? That's interesting.
Edmund. However much we may change and grow apart, some bonds are unbreakable.
Does the Salette have something you need to say? No. She's still
That's
scared.
the same thing.
Do we take the quest?
I'm content leaving it here.
Okay.
Because I'm very tired.
Okay,
It's
let's
very
talk to
late.
Alfie.
I said I'm content leaving it here.
But finish the quest.
Okay. Surely, they won't let her. Yes, I know. We must trust in Captain Whitecape and his Carusians. Did they not bring Estinian back from the very brink of death? I am uncomfortably reminded of how he mocked me for praying at his bedside for days on end. What say you, my friend? Shall we turn our attention to a matter whose conclusion we have yet the power to influence? There's carbonara.
Oh, there is.
I have to get the carbonara.
Fine, I'll get the carbonara. Now we finish the quest.
Yes, we're done. The next quest is Shadows of the First. And
Are we taking
it's
that?
all the Warriors. No, it's all the Warriors of Darkness. That's the next arc in Heaven's Ward. The Warriors of Darkness arc. We'll do that next time. Let's step outside.
But hey, at least we had a dinner with Aymeric, I guess.
Yeah.
And he didn't get poisoned. Instead, Alicey got poisoned.
Everyone lived, you know. Edmund didn't die. Arthurel didn't die. Emmeline didn't die.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Aymeric didn't die. Lucia didn't die.
Like every cinematic we get with Aymeric, I'm scared that he's gonna die. It's not good. Literally every cinematic.
Well, with that, I want to thank everyone for watching. You know, we had a great stream here today. It was pretty intense story-wise, and I highly recommend checking out the VOD if you were unable to watch all of it. And if you came in halfway through, definitely do recommend. I know we're kind of jumping into the story, and especially if you were a part of the raid and if you're not familiar with Final Fantasy, you're kind of thrown into the middle of it. But try it out. It's definitely a good story. Good story. There are things that we critique, definitely, and there are things that can be worked on, but overall has been a good experience. And yeah, we are almost done with Heaven's Ward, and we say that every week.
Yes, we say that literally
But-
every stream.
Yeah. So we got confirmation from Bodrick in the chat that we have 3 patches worth of content left, which doesn't sound like too much, but we'll see. We'll see. That's at least 4 or 5 more streams. So we're getting there. Yeah, I hope you guys had a great time. Thank you so much, Obituary BCK as well, for the follow. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't know. Kuro, did you have anything to say towards the end?
No, not really. It's just this entire expansion just makes me feel like we should protect Alfino.
We must protect.
He's like this kid that like we watch grow. And it's like it's very precious.
Beautiful.
Also, make sure to join the Discord. Join the Discord.
Yeah, we have a Discord server. You get notified whenever we go live. So if you're interested in following us in our journey through Final Fantasy XIV, if you want to tune in and follow along and not play it yourself, but also be a part of the story, if it intrigues you, then we got you covered. We have plenty of VODs available as well on Twitch and on YouTube if you want to try and catch up that way. But there's a lot of content, there's a lot of videos. I don't know if you can tell by the title on the stream, but this is the 110th stream that we've had of Final Fantasy so far, and we're still in the first expansion.
Yep, exactly. And I'm also starting to release new videos on YouTube as I'm getting ready to make videos on all the classes and their stories.
There you go. So, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the support. We're going to be live tomorrow casting some StarCraft. We're going to be casting a show match between Dolan and Mondo. So that's going to be a lot of fun over on the Cranky Ducklings. We'll see you then.
Yep.
Until next time. Bye.
Bye.